guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday once again, and that means it is time for another tag video. But before we get into that, I have a couple of announcements I want to make. As I'm sure a lot of you know, Booktubeathon is coming up very soon. It starts, I think it's July 29th through August 5th. The challenges and all that have not been announced yet, but what is super exciting is that it's also my birthday week. My birthday is on August 3rd. I'll be 24. I cannot believe I feel so old, but it feels like just yesterday I turned 18 or 16 and I just started driving. But what is even more exciting is that same week I will also be in Florida with my family. So lots of things are happening that same week. So I thought I would try something that I've never done before, and that is vlogging. I attempted to vlog during Cramathon, but I'd only put out, I think, 2 videos at that point, and I had no idea what I was doing. I don't actually own a vlog camera, so it'll either be on my phone or on my filming camera, which wouldn't be too bad. It's not that big. It's only about that big. The only problem is I don't have a viewfinder that I can look at, so I wouldn't be able to see myself, so who knows if I would actually be in the shots. But anyway, if vlogging is something that you would like to see from me, please let me know. If you have any tips or tricks to vlogging, that would also be extremely helpful, because like I said, I've never done it before successfully anyway. But anyway, that is all I have to say. So today's tag, we're going to do the reader problems tag. So let's jump right in. Question number 1. You have 20,000 books on your TBR. How in the world do you decide what to read next? Well, I'm very much a mood reader. I very rarely set a TBR for myself just because I know that I will very rarely actually follow that TBR. Usually picking a TBR book looks kind of like this. Do I want fantasy? Do I want contemporary? Let's see, what is this one about? Let me read the first chapter here. Question number 2. You're halfway through a book and you're just not feeling it. Do you quit it or are you committed? This is a difficult question. It kind of depends. If I absolutely hate it and I'm not feeling it at all and I don't think I ever would want to read it in the future, I'll probably just DNF it at that point. And say it's like a really sad book and I just am not in the mood to read something sad. I want to read something happy and exciting, then I'll probably just set it aside for now and plan to pick it up later. Question number 3. The end of the year is coming and you're so close yet so far away from reaching your Goodreads goal. Do you push it and try to reach it, or do you just give up? To me, I actually just pushed back my TBR from 75 to 52 books. 52 books to me is pretty good. It's 1 book a week, which I think is pretty impressive for most people. But I also don't want to force myself to read faster just because, to me, reading is supposed to be fun. I don't want to... It's not something I want to like assign myself, like in school you have to read all these books or you fail. I think, to be honest, if you read 5 books or 10 books per year, then I think you've succeeded. Of course, if I'm feeling motivated at the end of the year and I'm only a few books behind, then I will try to catch up just because it's so much fun to see, get that winner banner across your Goodreads. But at the same time, you can always just lower your goal and still get it. So I think you shouldn't worry about that too much. Question number 4. The covers of your favorite series do not match. How do you cope? My favorite series, let's think about this. If it's my favorite series and they don't match, I'd probably end up staring at them and thinking about how they don't match. If it's a series I don't really care about, then I'm not too worried about it. I'll get the matching ones when I can or whatever. But if it's my favorite series, then I'll probably go out and try to find the matching covers online or in a bookstore pretty quickly. Question number 5. Everyone and their mother loves a book that you just don't like. Who do you connect with to share your feelings? Believe it or not, there is a 99.99999% chance that there is someone out there with the exact same feelings that you have. So I pretty much just, post my review or tell people that I don't like it. Someone out there in the universe is going to agree with me, to talk to me about it. But if not, then I just share it, because I believe everyone has different opinions. I would say most people agree that everyone has different opinions, so usually even if someone likes the books and you didn't like the book, you could still talk about your differing opinions with each other. Question number 6. You're reading a book and you are about to cry in public. What do? I cry in public. You should not be ashamed to cry in public. Just do it. Start bawling your eyes out. I've done it on numerous occasions. Question number 7. A sequel of a book you love just came out, but you've forgotten a lot of the prior novel. Do you A, reread this book, B, skip the sequel, C, find a synopsis on Goodreads, or D, cry in frustration? Depends on the book. This question said a sequel to a book that you love, so probably I'll just reread it. If I remember a lot of it and I just kind of want a refresher, then I might find a review on BookTube or on Goodreads, or try to find a synopsis that has some spoilers in it so that I can kind of refresh my memory. But if I've forgotten most of it, I will reread the book, more than likely. Question number 8. You do not let anyone borrow your books. How do you politely tell them to back off when they ask? Once again, this depends. If it's someone I trust, I may let them borrow the book. But I have been known to tell people that I do not like to lend my books out, because there are a few times that I have been burned. But I'm also not very good at telling people no, so usually I just kind of cringe inside and say, please give it back, and cross my fingers and hope for the best. Question number 9. You've picked up and put down 5 books in the past month. How do you get over your reading slump? Eventually, I will just find a book that I'm really into and want to keep reading. If I don't stress over it too much, because sometimes you just need to live in the slump. Watch some Netflix. Go to the movies. Get on the internet. Eventually, you will find your way back to reading. But I have found that one way that really helps me is to get on BookTube and just watch a bunch of people recommend their favorite books, because usually I find one that really piques my interest and that I want to read right away. Question number 10. There are so many new books coming out that you are dying to read. How many of them do you actually buy? This one I can actually say I tend not to buy brand new releases. I usually wait until my birthday or Christmas and ask for all of the new releases that I've missed over the past few months. And I'm lucky to have family that supports my reading tastes and will buy me all the books that I ask for. But usually new releases that I buy personally, it's only like 1 or 2, and even then it probably isn't going to be the day or even the month that they came out. Question number 11. Yeah. After you've bought the new books that you can't wait to read, how long do they sit on your shelf before you actually read them? I feel like this is a personal attack to me, because a long time would be the correct, truthful answer. They sit on my shelf for a very long time. And those are all of the questions of the reader's problems tag, reader problems tag, reader problems book tag. Those are all the questions. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to know the answers to your questions. As always, I tag everyone. I am on social media. I will leave all my links down below for you guys. I am also on Goodreads, which I will also link down below for you guys. I've actually decided to push my blog to the side in favor of growing this channel, and hopefully I'll get to interact with a lot of you guys on here. And as always, I will see you next time. Bye!